Before we get started, in today's Nintendo Direct there was an announcement for Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Sadly, no news about an actual Fire Emblem game, but this spin-off will be Fire Emblem's second Warriors type game. The first one had characters from multiple games, but it seems like 3 Hopes very clearly focuses on 3 houses. We saw the 3 main house leaders in new attire, and perhaps the story could act like a sort of golden route for the 3 houses universe. I believe only a trailer has been shown, and I'll link that in the description. It comes out this year on June 24th. Maybe we'll see a tie-in banner for heroes like what happened with Tokyo Mirage Sessions. We could also just get more alts for Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude. The 3 houses hype is definitely not over yet. Regarding Fire Emblem Heroes, the Ephemera 2 Divine Codes are now available for update 6.2. Grab these to exchange for common manuals, and we'll be briefly going over what each one has to offer. You may also use them from free merges. The 5-star manuals will cost you 300 Ephemera 2 each, and first up we have Valentines Fame. This Faye is quite a powerful army unit, and she brings some fun skills. Her inheritable weapon is the Budding Bow Plus. If unit initiates combat, grant +4 attack and defense, and prevent a follow-up attack. So, Budding Bow is a player-phase survivability tool, but we have another free way to get it thanks to Sedgar. His Instant Bow Plus is the exact same weapon if you prefer to use him instead. For Faye's other skills, she has Moonbow as her special, which is nothing special. Her A skill is Death Blow 4, which is not the highest attack booster with ideal and catch 4 skills around. Still, +8 attack is fine for pure damage dealers like Mr. Reinhardt. I would recommend you get Death Blow 3 from another unit because that opens up Bold Fighter 3 and Armor March 3 to get with it. These are both armor only skills. Maybe you can slap them on your Valentine's list up for fun. Bold Fighter is still quite powerful if you need a player phase initiator, and Armor March can help armor teams get around. If you don't need armor skills, you could pass along the Budding Bow Plus with Death Blow 4 and Moonbow to any archer. Faye may not be that valuable depending on your preference for armor skills and the presence of the instant bow, but Death Blow 4 is still quite a fun skill. You can put that on any brave weapon user for a good time. Our next 5-star manual is Valentines Mist. This Mist has a variety of oddball skills. Her Gromblooms Plus is inheritable green tome that grants +3 to all stats when adjacent to an ally. It is basically an Omni-Bond weapon, but +3 to all stats isn't exactly super crazy. It can work with any bond stacking skill set if you just want a simpler build. I wouldn't say it's the most sought after inheritable green tome though. For her other skills, Mist has Rally, Defense, and Res Plus. This is one of the easiest to fodder Rally Plus skills because you can get the base version from Roderick. I suggest you do that if you want to grab Res Feint 3 or Green Tome Valor 3. Now, Feints are not very popular and pretty much got replaced by Bruce B skills. Valor skills grant double SP, which is fine, but obviously they don't help for actual combat. As a reminder, the upcoming weekend has 5 times EXP and SP, so do your SP farming when that rolls around. Last skill Mist has is Swift Sparrow 2. If you do not have Luthier or you don't want to use Hero Grow options, you can just grab this Swift Sparrow 2 from Mist for upgrading to the tier 3 versions or for Surge Sparrow. Honestly, Swift Sparrow 2 fodder and Rally, Defense, and Res Plus ain't that bad since you can toss those on a lot of units. Overall, the 5-star manuals are not too crazy. Their inheritable weapons are not must-haves, but there are some fun skills like Death Blow 4, Bold Fighter, or a Dual Rally. Moving on to the 4-star common manuals, we have Pirate Lifis. Lifis can be a fun merge project, but we also got units like Ninja Shamir or Ninja Hana. For his weapon, the Helmsman X Plus, inflict -4 to all stats on the foe when you initiate. Basically, it's a Fox Tome in X form. You can grab that with Swap, which is pretty universal. For his passive, Wind Boost 3 is okay, but getting hurt lowers the chances for activation, and it's pretty much worthless against high-end PvE content. Windsweep, however, is much more valuable. Great to combo with no follow-up weaponry, and there isn't a low-rarity summable way to get it. A free Windsweep 3 is very nice. Next we have Tatiana. At 4 stars, she has Swift Stance 2, which grants +4 speed and res on the enemy phase. It's an okay budget option, and you can get it with Ardent Sacrifice. At 5 stars, Tatiana has the Blue Rabbit Tome, which grants +5 attack and res during combat, and it heals 7 HP after combat. The catch is that it only works for 1 fight per phase, so you have to choose your battles carefully. Currently, Tatiana is the only source of this weapon if you want to get it. Her last skill is Attack Opening 3. It's an okay buffing skill available onto her Grail units. Third combat manual is Stahl. Stahl does not have many useful tools. Defense +3 and Obstruct are not great, and Ruby Sword is a triangle depth weapon. If you're desperate for swap fodder, then you can grab him, but he is not worth it otherwise. Fourth manual goes to Male Morgan. He got a pretty neat refine last year if you're looking for a low rarity red mage to build. At 4 stars, Morgan's going to have Dragon Fang and Spurt Defense and Res 2. Dragon Fang is on many other units, but Spurt Defense and Res 2 isn't so bad. It can be a budget C skill if you got nothing else. At 5 stars, Morgan's gonna have dull range 3, and he's the easiest way to obtain this skill. It's not the best beast go around, but it's a budget defensive tool to neutralize field buffs when you're fighting ranged foes. Last, we have Maria. She has some healing skills, but you're gonna need to 5-star her for those. Our Panic Plus inflicts AoE Panic, which can be annoying, and Physic Plus is the 2-space healing assist. Maria also gets Fortify Res 3 at 5 stars, but you can get that one from many other units. She also has Miracle as her special, but that too is on a lot of other low rarity units. Only worth grabbing if you somehow do not have Physic or the Panic Staff. That wraps up this month's combat manuals. Not the best month for inheritable weapons, but there are some fun skills on the 5 stars, and Lifis has Windsweep. As someone who built Joshua, I'm definitely grabbing myself Lifis for some more Windsweep fodder. I'll also get Mist for the dual rally, and then probably Faye if we get enough Ephemera. Be sure to spend last month's Ephemera 1 Divine Codes and participate in this month's events. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.